Here is Northern Cardinal, and this is a very adorable 15-3, 16 hand, somewhere in there. I need to remember to stick him. 5-year-old thoroughbred gelding by More Spirit. And this kid had 16 career starts. He last ran on January 9th, so just very recently um, off the track. And he is so cute and perfect. It is pretty ridiculous. So yesterday I had my first ride on him, but it was a very quick ride because I knew my vet was going to be coming and I was just trying to squeeze it in really quick before she got there. So I was sort of riding with one eye on the driveway the whole time. And then, of course, she did come a couple of minutes after I got on, so then I had to get off. So anyway, it was a very quick ride. I did make a video from it. It's on his YouTube if you want to go back and watch it. It was just a very short walk, trot, first post-track ride. Today, he had my full and undivided attention. So we did a sort of a more true real ride. And the only notable changes from yesterday to today are that I switched him from a loose ring snaffle with a peanut to the Hermspringer Duo D ring. And I really do like him in this bit. Actually, he's so soft and round. I mean, he basically just goes round. I mean, that's just kind of like how he's built, is to make this round shape. And so with like literally a quarter pound of pressure in your hand, he makes this adorable shape. He's very, very steady in it. And he just felt comfortable in that bit. So I liked that change. I'm wearing some teeny tiny little spurs and I'm carrying a stick. And I will tell you that the hardest part about riding this horse, I'm not kidding you, is just keeping him going. So if you want a horse who you have to put your leg on to make the horse move forward, that is this horse. Now, I thought that today, if you go back and watch his ride from yesterday and then compare it to today, I thought he actually moved a lot nicer. He's more forward, he's more tracking up, he has more swing, all those things are great. And it's not like I am exhausted from riding him, but you have to put your leg on and you're never going to have to pull and tell him to slow down. That's just not the kind of horse he is. His racing connection said that he was painfully slow, but very easy to train, which is basically, I see him as the same here. I mean, very slow and quiet, but very, very easy and willing to do everything you're asking him to do. He just doesn't want to do it in any sort of a fast way, which is totally fine with me. He's very round, which makes him very comfortable. I think he's an adorable little mover. And I think he's pretty perfect, honestly. I mean, the horse does not do anything wrong. There's a couple times you'll see in our ride where when we're down at the other short side by the gate and towards the barn, I lose the outside shoulder and he has a little bit of drift towards the gate. And he was pretty equal. He did it a couple times both directions, so it's not favoring one direction or one shoulder or the other. I mean, I think that's the only thing I can say about him that he wasn't just absolutely perfect for was a little bit of leaning in one corner. So that means he's a pretty good kid, if that's the only thing I can say about him. Today we did canter. He has a very cute little canter. We used a ground pole to get the right lead. Actually, the first time I asked him to canter at all today, he picked up the right lead. But we were going to the left, so then we got the left lead and we worked that direction. Then, of course, as fate would have it, when we went to the right, we could only pick up the left lead. And I don't really, on their first couple of rides, I'm not going to mess around with them a whole lot on that subject, unless they already have training and, and I have higher expectations for them. But when they're right off the track, I'll ask a few times for a particular lead, and then I'll just switch up to a pole or ask for a change. Oh yeah, you can obviously, I mean, as you would expect with a horse like him, you can drop the reins and ride around on the buckle or just no reins at all. Actually, he does not care. Anyway, so we used the pole for the right lead, which worked no problem. He was very cute about going over his little pole. And this is just such a simple, easy horse. And I think he's just, I mean, he is adorable and he's also just he's beautiful. I mean, just a gorgeous, classic looking dark bay horse who makes a very round shape, cute movement. I really like everything about him.